Welcome, you guys. Welcome to a special show of Jazz Keepers tonight. Why is it special? Because we have a special guest in the house. And today is a Friday that normally, we're saving to be for our special people that we want to be able to get to know more. And this is one of those nights. I am Chelly K, and normally we have our Jazz Keepers that we do our jazz every Sunday and every Tuesday. But sit back and relax for some information tonight, y'all, as well as an up close and personal interview with our very own David Banks of the Enchantments.
Thank you.
So, you guys, we're gonna give you a minute and let you switch over and say hello to David. Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
I am good and excited because we have a wealth. You guys, you're gonna be hearing songs that you're gonna say, oh my God, I haven't heard that in a while, or I didn't. And then you're gonna find out things about, find out about them, how it got started, how things got. So sit back, relax, don't go anywhere, and we're gonna get started.
Great.
Special friend, speak your name, and I know you'll be there to show me that you care. In times when I'm feeling so low, you come around and you always seem to know just the right things to say. And somehow it seems to brighten up my day.
Now we're going to get into a little getting to know Mr. Banks, getting to know him. So how about we're going to open up with the first question. Where you born and raised from?
Well, I was born and raised right here in Detroit, Michigan. 1950, something like that.
Good answer.
But I've been a Detroiter all my life. Mm-hmm. Yes. I attended Persian High School. If you want me to get into, am I running too?
Yes, no.
Okay, I attended Persian High School around 1967. I came out in 1969.
Yes, and, I'm a dope girl.
You're a dope girl, that's
yes,
right.
I'm a dope girl,
okay,
yes.
Cool. I'm a dope boy, yeah.
And all of our Persian nights that y'all watch, and then here it is. You got two alumni right here.
Right.
And
right.
he's well, how about when did you get hit with the music bug? What got you going? When did you first knew what you wanted to do?
Well, I always had the music bug back in junior high school during the Motown era. From the Temptations and Four Tops, and I always wanted to be in a group, so I prayed on it. And later on in life, I was introduced with my guys, Enchantment. Mm-hmm. Mickey, Bobby Green, and we stayed in the same neighborhood, and I went to school with Emmanuel Johnson, who was in music class with me at Persian High School. and Mr. Harris, Ralph Harris class.
Mr. Harris.
Yeah.
Is it something that they don't have music for children nowadays, in which it shows the importance of it, because so many of us, because of having music in school, was able to now launch our careers and our lives from it.
Right.
And now they're not offering too many art curricular things for the generation now. And I think a lot of us, we step up a little bit more in order to try to help. Some do give instruments and things like that. Wow. So what about the first group? Because you said that you wanted to be with a group. You always wanted to sing. Was Enchantments the first group that you was with before?
No, it was a couple other groups. I can't even remember their names now. That's like 50 plus years ago. But a couple of the members, one of the members, I'm gonna give him a shout out also. His name is Douglas Eskew, and I was in the group with him. Mm-hmm. And Douglas is a musician. He's a musician and a singer on Broadway. Mm-hmm. He's been in The Lion King. He's been in a number of plays on Broadway and overseas. And right now, I think he's doing something he had posted not too long ago. I can't remember, but he's working out overseas right now. But we used to listen to the Temptations records up in the shoe shop, and you take your album, you carry your album around, and we were sitting there looking at them, and it was just a visual thing, right after the Detroit riot, so it gave us something to hope on,
Right. Speaking of, we have Mr. Gerard Williams in the house, we have Obi King, and we have Mr. Foodie, Cruising Foodie. Foodie, much love.
Much love, Foodie.
So when you talk about that, it makes me because I mean my father was an engineer at Motown, and he used to bring the Temps to our house, and I would tell everybody that I couldn't appreciate the Temps then. I just wanted these people to get out the house, but it makes me of what you're doing of going back there, and traveling around. That you guys sung your songs, the groups, and the album. You say you walk around with the album. Did you ever fathom that you'd be having and the person that you are now?
Well, it was a dream come true when it happened. I'm gonna tell you, I was going crazy the first time I heard our record on the radio. So it's a dream come true. Still a dream come true, but that was a lot of years ago. And there are people like Foodie, my old friend Foodie, way back, man. We've been through some mountains, climbed a lot of mountains,
Well, you say as far as the group, like who started the Enchantment? How did you start? How did you even get going with them?
Well, we started from a neighborhood group, like I said, me, myself, Bobby Green. It was a couple other guys from the neighborhood, and we started the group.
Ah.
And when I was in music classes with Emmanuel Johnson. Just so happened one day we had a gym class together, so I got kicked out of gym. I was a little smart guy, So I got kicked out of gym, and I was in the locker room singing a Temptations record called "No More Water in the Well." So I'm over there singing that. I hear the echo back on a couple of aisles over. I said, "Who is that?"
Cool.
I walked over there and I saw it was Emmanuel. I said, "That's that guy in the boy's vocal with me." I said, "I got to get him to be in the group, So I told Emmanuel, I said, "Man, we get ready to record an album, man, and we need one more singer, and we going overseas, and Barry Gordy is my uncle."
Wow.
I don't know where I got that from, but ever since then we've been together. That's the truth. Yeah.
That's amazing. So the name, who?
We came up with the name just before we entered the WCHB talent contest at the Fox Theater. That was in 1969. Bobby Green had just got drafted. He was going to Vietnam, but that was the last show he had did with us before he went. So we had to come up with the name, and we came up with the name Enchantments or something like that. But we came up with we eliminated all that and said Enchantment. So that's been our name ever since 1969.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
how about the record deal? How did you guys? So you got the singing. So how did the record deal come about?
Well, our first real record deal, we won one because we won the WCHB Talent Contest in 1969.
Mm-hmm.
It was sponsored by R.C. Kohler and WCHB, and the record deal didn't go too well. But later on, a few years later, we got the record deal in 1975. But before 1975, we had hooked up with a guy named Dick Scott, and he was an executive over at Motown Records.
Mm-hmm.
So he wanted to start this talent agency,
Mm-hmm.
which he had Enchantment, he had the Jones Girls,
Mm-hmm.
the Dramatics, before What You See and
What
what
You
you see and what you know their
Mm-hmm.
record before their record came out, and a few other records. So we worked on that and groomed our talent. We played over in Canada at the Metropole.
Mm-hmm.
And we came back in Detroit and we played at the Music Hall with Little Richard, the Four Tops,
Wow.
and the Impressions, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, we disbanded that. And later on in the years, we finally got a record deal in 1975 with Michael Stokes, our producer.
Ah. Would you say that you did more, that you got more gigs in Detroit, or did you have to go out of Detroit to get gigs or, to perform?
Well, back then, we got a lot of gigs around Detroit then, because man, we used to play on the east side by the 20 grand, and then we'd run from the 20 grand on the east side on Kercheval. And me and a guy was talking about that yesterday. It used to be a lot of clubs on Kercheval.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But when the riot happened, I guess they all got burnt out or something like that. But we used to play those clubs.
Right.
And then run back on the west side, 2 or 3 shows a night, We work hard for the money.
I tell people about that as far as things going on and a lot of stuff that went on in Detroit, downtown Kennedy Square.
Kennedy Square.
We did, when I was little, we did shows with the Rita Bell show. You had Rita Bell.
My
You
goodness.
had Bill Kennedy that you'd be able to do things with.
Right.
And it's like now, everything is just,
Yeah.
all we can do is look back and we can create. I mean, a lot of y'all out there, y'all can let's
Yeah.
open up some spots and we can get some stuff going.
Yeah.
Well, all right. How about the vocals? Who did the dance steps and the vocal arrangements and?
Well, we had set characters in the group. Emmanuel would do the vocals. He would arrange the vocals. Mickey and Bobby would do the routines. I was running around doing the business, trying to hustle the dates. And that's what we did. I remember back in the day, Focus Hope, when Father Benucci was around.
Wow.
We did a lot of festivals right there behind Cobo Hall before Hart Plaza was there,
Mm-hmm.
And boy, we'd be up there working, man. We worked. We just wanted to be seen, And we pursued and moved on, and we did some dates in Toledo, I guess, and few theaters back then, and then we finally came. Oh, we did a movie score
Oh, wow.
called Deliver Us from Evil in 1975. So we went to the Grand Circus Theater, because they had the name up on the billboard, and we stood out in front of it. We went and, man, you hear that? So we were all happy about that, and then after that, we bounced around from one record label to another until Gloria came out.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do, you guys. We're gonna let's play. Let's get some. We're gonna let him get a couple drinks and get live. I'm good for creating words. Lavacious.
Lavacious.
We're gonna let him have to get lavacious.
Lavacious.
And how about we're gonna play the sunny shine feeling.
Yeah.
Who wrote this song?
Michael Stokes, and I think Emmanuel might have had a part in that. But it's a very inspirational song. It's lively.
Yes, yes. So you guys hang in there. We're gonna play, cause in between we're gonna be. I know you guys want to hear the music. We got you covered. We got you back. So we're gonna listen to this, and we're not going anywhere. And we'll see you in a sec.
Okay.
Sunny shining feeling. Now, you guys, where do you get lyrics like this anymore?
Hey, we got to go and find them now.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
And if it's just the music, the music is just beautiful music compared to what we've been listening to. Oh, Jesus. But that's what we're doing.
Right.
We're teaching this generation right now. We're letting them see, like my producer, you guys. My producer is my son, engineer, and I groomed and tried and raised my group to learn and told them to go to listen. Don't just be boxed in.
Jump on it. Yeah.
Correct. So now let's find out what's, everybody think that as soon as they become a singer, that everything, they'll make the money and everything will be fine and dandy. Is it that easy when you get out there?
Oh no, you pay some dudes now. You go on the road. The first time we went out, we crammed up in two station wagons.
Oh wow!
And a truck. And I'll never forget. We left Detroit after we played Masonic Temple. It was us, the Dramatics, and a number of other people at the Masonic Temple. And we left after that date and drove all the way out to California because we had to do Soul Train. And we drove and drove. I think it took us like 2.5 days, 3 days, because we consistently switched drivers, but that was a tight ride, you know.
You are the first person that I get to meet that has actually been on. No, I did.
Dramatic?
Well, no. See, I not the original because I still have yet to meet LJ. I still have yet to
LJ.
meet. I haven't met any. You know, I know the newer guys, but not the original
Okay,
crew.
Swirl, yeah.
So, and Belita, I know Belita Woods. Oh my God, I
Yeah,
miss
she
Belita.
wrote one of our songs too.
Oh wow, see how life is. But other than that, you are Soul Train.
Soul Train.
Yes. So out there on the, I used to listen a lot to my father. Matter of fact, when he'd be gone on the road and all the things that you guys had to go through on the road, as far as the food and the places you had to lay your head down at. How did you?
Hey, we overcame. But
if you were to tell this generation what they need to prepare for, which is times easier now or harder?
I think they're a little easier now. You know, they didn't go through the grit and grind that we went through.
Say that.
2 or 3 people sleeping in a room together. Like I said, that station wagon ride to California, that was a hard ride. You know.
Did you encounter any prejudice or anything?
Oh yeah. I mean, nothing that really sticks out, but yeah, we had a few of those. You know. Breakdowns and the gas shortages, and you out there 2 or 3 days, you irritable. Am I ever gonna get there? Because California, that's a long ride. I rode there and rode back 2 times, no more.
Did you ever have problems as far as when you get to the establishment, it's not what things, the
Yes.
gigs is not what it is?
Yes. Yeah, they might not have your equipment right, or the promoter didn't have the money right and he run off,
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, once again, you hear these things, but to actually have someone to speak it, it's a whole nother difficult color.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or your food isn't there, Yeah.
There's times you had to go without eating?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Well, how many original members of the Enchantment is still around?
Well, the whole group is still living.
Really?
Yeah, but it's 3. Emmanuel Johnson, Edgar Clinton, and myself right now, just working in this Enchantment group right now.
Got you. Well, we're gonna do another song. How about now? Who wrote "Silly Love Song"?
Emmanuel wrote "Silly Love Song."
Silly. You guys, we're gonna listen to that. Don't So I know y'all sitting saying, "Oh, that's my tune." I know, but you're gonna be saying that about a lot of songs. So just wait and see. So this is "Silly Love Song," you guys.
If I could write a silly love song, I would write it all about you, yeah. The words would reflect your inner beauty, yeah. And the melody, your eyes so true. I love you more and more each day. And baby, if I had I could write a silly love song, yeah, you know the world would never be blue, no. Tell them all about your sweetness, yeah, and the beautiful things you do. So all I'm really trying to say is, baby, if I had my way, I would write a song all about you, girl, and I'd sing it every day. Yeah. Do-do. So all I'm really trying to say is, baby, if I had my way, I would write a song all about you, girl, and I'd sing it all over the so silly. Just a silly love song. It's all about you, oh, so silly. Just a silly love song. It's all about you, so silly. Just a silly love song. It's all about you, so silly.
Does this make you think about what you was doing when that song came out? You know, was you in school? Was you at work? You know, who was it? When was the first time you heard that song play? Was it on the radio? Did somebody come over to your house and bring it? This is what I love about history and about being able to talk about things, because it makes you be, with all the crazy, you know, shenanigans going on nowadays, it may be able to take us and put us in a happy place. And these songs put me in a happy place when I hear these songs. So, speaking of a happy place, what things did you go through? Because you were talking about how that you know, even like when you know, in the 60s, in the 67, I know there had to have been a time of because I hear a lot that, you know, of what people went through. Mm-hmm. Was that an even more so hard time for you?
1967, the Detroit riot. I remember that oh so well. Because Enchantment got together right after the riot.
Right after, okay.
1967, that was a very hard year with the Detroit riot going on, and they were cutting the I-75 freeway, the Chrysler freeway. They were cutting that through my neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah, we used to play down on the freeway, you know. And, and then the riot was going on. They were locking up people because they were breaking in the stores. I remember all of that, but. After the riot, 1968, I do remember because we had just got together as a group. Mm-hmm. And I remember this particular rehearsal we had, and I was taking Emmanuel home. We were taking Emmanuel home after rehearsal. And that day, I remember it came on the radio that Martin Luther King had been assassinated. And I remember that drive right now today, instilled in my mind, you know. So I remember that. I mean, that was very heartfelt.
Now, was there songs that you wrote that you got inspired because of something you went through that made you write a particular tune?
Well, I wrote this song called "I Believe in You," and we recorded it. I wrote the song "I Believe in You" with Emmanuel Johnson and also Mickey Stevenson Jr. Mickey Stevenson's father was a writer at Motown Records. He wrote a lot of songs with Smokey Robinson. But we wrote this song, "I Believe in You." I enjoyed it. It's a beautiful song. Every time I think about it, I say, I believe in you. You know, because your talents, your spirit, you know, your spirit shines, you know, so very influential song, you know.
Well, then, you know what? Let's listen to that song. Let's hear this song, "I Believe in You."
I believe in you.
Wonderful. Here you guys enjoy.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. You see, I know your love is real, 'cause it's the way that you make me feel, girl. Gonna sing a song for you and all the things that you do. I believe and you let me know. Hey, baby, I believe in you. And I want you for me, really. I believe you let me know.
She in
Is
the
y'all
rips.
singing?
Make it do what it do, baby.
Oh my goodness. How many singers out there? I know Gerard Williams, he popped in for a minute. Rhonda Robinson, hello, beautiful.
Yeah, cool.
Eric Tate is in the house.
Okay.
And then we have a wonderful photographer, Miss Kim Wyatt. She's hanging here too.
Great.
I Believe in You. So you wrote that song,
Yeah.
and it's just as up to date.
Yes, man.
And was y'all dancing in y'all seats too?
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
just as up, just making you sing just as good. So now, was that a hit? How did that do?
It was on the LP. It's still doing okay right now.
Oh yes, I agree with
Yeah.
that. How many big hits do you say that you guys did? I know that's a big question.
I think everything that we've put out has been a hit.
That's an awesome answer.
And I'm gonna put it like that. Now, I'm not gonna put in any numbers or anything, but everything we put out, it gets a good response. Yeah.
Now, with this music genre, the way the music is nowadays, what kind of music do you listen to? I know if you were to turn on the radio, I can't even say turn on the radio, because if you turn on the radio, what is there groups out there now that's new music, or do you still kind of go back to your,
Well, I'm gonna put it like this. Now, the new artist now, Bruno Mars. Yes. Right now, he's doing some old school stuff now.
Say that.
My man.
Leave the door open.
Leave it open, baby.
Bruno, you getting all generations.
That's
All generations. I mean, my granddaughters, all of us. We got your
Yeah.
ringtones, and that's what we're talking about and needing. Now, I also saw, what's the group? It's 5 of them. Used to be a young group. Now I'll think of it later. But I saw them doing some Temptations. They're doing a medley of songs. You got to go back. They're going back.
Gotta go back.
Because what's out there now, it's trash.
Yeah.
Trash. Y'all need to do better.
Yeah.
Because look at Bruno. Take Bruno as your template.
Yeah. Bruno.
That's awesome.
Now that you mentioned, Ronald Isley has a new song out that is off the chain. I don't know if you heard. Have you heard it?
What's the name of it?
I don't know, but I can't. I heard it just yesterday, but it's in the pocket. It's in that. It's in the pocket. I ain't gonna speak too much, but I just heard it the other day.
Oh, see, not that. Now, if you guys know, then come on and let us know. If you're on Facebook. Matter of fact, let me tell you, we're right now. You can see us right now on Facebook under Chelly K. Lewis, or you can go on YouTube under Chelly K. And you can also see us live right now. We are live on a Freaka TV. Matter of fact, to our Japan family, hello to you.
Hello, Japan.
Yes. We're also on Mixcloud, so you guys can, wherever you at, if you do know the Ron Isley tune, hit us up, let us know. And if you might know some adult contemporary music that you might feel that, then let's have a conversation about it. There is a symposium that's going to be coming up in May under Phil and Sheila Hale. Is going to be a 6-day symposium. And the first day consists of all conversations about vocalists. Each day is about, you got a day for the horn players, you got a day for the drummers, and each day is a conversation, 1 to 3 during the day, and then 7 to 9 in the evening. This is so needed because right now, a lot of us, we don't even have a platform. We can't be played on the radio because the radio is only generated to one direction as far as hip hop rap. So we got to be more of a conversation in order, because how could any of us adult R&B artists or adult singers, Miss Cigarby, how you be? Cigarby. I never can say it correct. How are you? Good to see you here. How can we get out here in the industry if we have no platform? If we can't even be heard? How can our music get out there?
Right.
So, this is going to be a symposium, and like for your music, new music. Are you writing anything new music?
Yeah, I got a few things. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about, and we're being told to upload to Apple and all these different other things for people to buy, and our albums are back out. So we need to really, come together in order to be able to try to have a platform for us to get our music out here. And if you guys, conversation is open, come on in and show some love. Let's have a conversation with Mr. Banks. You want to say hello? Come on in. Meantime, we're going to listen to another tune. And this is another one. Matter of fact, I think this is one of your biggest hits, It's You That I Need.
It's You That I Need, yes.
And who wrote this one?
Michael Stokes and Verdell Landry. She's from here in Detroit. Verdell.
Then you guys sit back, max, relax, and enjoy It's You That I Need.
Something's gone in me. You were my life, my mystery, baby. How could you do this to me? Left me holding on to a memory. I tried to be good, take you to the place no others go. that I need. It's you that I need. It's you that I need right now. It's you that I need. Yeah, yeah. Oh. It's you that I need, baby. Baby, it's you that I need. Baby, it's you that I need. Baby, it's you that I
You know, I used to hear. I had a very. My mom was strict. I had a very strict mother. That you know, my father was on the road, and we were. And when he come back, we would. You know, matter of fact, we lived a lot like Michael Jackson. And we would come home and we had to go upstairs and rehearse. And then from rehearsal, we'd be able to come down and eat, but we might have a performance that night. I was like 5, 6 years old. And some people say, how was you able to do that at that age? We performed, but right after performance, we had to leave. Yeah,
Okay.
yes. So, doing that, by the time we come home after performance, tired, dog tired, go to sleep. But then our dad would bring everybody back for us to get up again and perform. So I say all that to say is that the generations then, it was a lot more singing going on. It was a lot more entertainment going on. And I can't stop enough in order to say the generation, you guys, you hang in there, because a lot of us still, we are trying to help guide. And that's what this show is about. I need more entertainers to come out so we can, like Mr. Banks, in order to give wisdom and let you know what he been through. And the songs that's out there that you guys didn't even know who's right here that's still walking on this earth.
That's right.
You know, y'all sitting and you're sampling these songs, but you know, give credit to those who, you know, who before you did it.
Yeah.
So I said, Miss Cosby, hello. So good, Miss Pat Cosby's here.
Hey, Pat.
Much love. So it's all letting you guys know that, you know, we're going to keep this going. We need more of you guys to step up and let's take the lead. Now, this next song that we're going to play, I was telling David about. I was little. My uncle used to come. We call him Uncle Cousin.
Uncle Cousin.
And his name was Tony Griffin.
Okay.
And he came over and he brought this 45 faithfully whenever he came to babysit us. And he popped this song on. And at first it used to irritate my soul because it wasn't, you know, I needed some schoolhouse rock or something like that. But the more I used to listen to it, the more I got into it. And I was like, oh, wow, this is pretty cool. And the name of this song is Gloria. So, what is about this with this song? Who wrote this song?
Emmanuel also wrote this song. It is so personal. He wrote this song about somebody he was involved with. Wow. Yeah, and it's all in this. You can hear it it coming from the record, it's in his soul. You know, it's very personal. Great song, Emmanuel.
And you know what? And that's for you to say that's a lot of songs like Wildflower. A lot of songs you can feel. You can feel the writers, and it's so for you writers out there. If you really want to, if you want to write a hit, you want to write a tune. Put your back into it. Put your soul into it.
Soul in it. Yeah.
And with you being a writer, what is there anything else that you can be able to let these young writers know that to help them along with with writing?
Well, I say this: just put true meaning in your song. Not no. I broke down and I with the hoochie mama and all that, But put your story in it. Tell your story.
That's right.
The true meaning of what you feel and what really happened, and somebody could relate to that subject. It's touching. You change somebody's life or something. So that's what I suggest to do.
What about the business side? If you write a song, what about who get the rights? A lot of this generation, I don't think they even think about that.
Well, you have to cover your back on that also, for sure. Make sure you do your paperwork, and make sure you sign, seal, deliver it, baby. Because if you don't, you'll be left out in the cold.
You said that
sign, seal, deliver. Yeah.
So you know what? On that note, now you guys, we're gonna listen to Gloria.
Gloria.
Enjoy.
Isn't it funny how time can change? All the things you once believed. Oh, but time will change the way I feel. 'Cause in my mind, it's still you and me. You and me. Gloria, my Gloria. Yeah. Things have been the same since you went away. I just can't go. Gloria, Gloria, Gloria. I don't wanna see another day. I don't wanna see no another day without your love. I don't wanna see another day. It's a real sad thing, but I don't wanna see no another day without your love. I don't wanna see no another day. It's gonna hurt me, but I don't wanna see another day. I can't stay in the world no longer. No, I just can't bear to be without
Just
you.
can't get it.
Gloria. I see Onika Sumet. Actually, Dr. Onika. She's a cousin. Onika, remember this. Our Tony, this was Tony's song. This is a gentleman right here, Cuzzo. Right here. Dr. Onika.
How you doing?
Congratulations,
Onika?
darling. Yes. She actually has a twin, Onika and Erica.
Okay.
And my sister and I, we used to, and it's another sister, and we used to babysit, we changed her diapers, and now she's a doctor.
That's okay.
I am so proud of you.
It's a beautiful
So proud.
thing.
So we were talking about, earlier we played The Sunny Shining Feeling. And I really should have did it because we've been learning a little bit more about Gloria. All this time I thought Gloria was a love song, and it's actually kind of that he wished that he was with her. That he didn't do
broke
good.
up,
They
yeah.
broke. See, I would have never. Wow. And you said the follow-up song was actually
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Hello, sunshine.
So if you guys go listen to Gloria and then follow up behind with Sunshine,
Sunshine.
and you got a little
Story.
storyline
That's
right
right.
there.
Mm-hmm.
For you know, when I tell people when they say, Shelly, you write, I say, yes, I do write. And I said, if ever you really want to get to know me, I talk. You know, you can listen to my music that I write, and you can learn. You know, you're like, oh, well, you really, you was, you know, somebody pissed you off. Oh yeah, listen to this song. Oh, you know, somebody didn't do you right. Listen to this
listen
one.
to this one. Yeah.
Well, when it comes to relationships and things like that, do you think it's more writing about love or writing about life?
I think it could be both.
Mm-hmm.
I think writing about love is your between you, you know, and you writing about it, trying to express how you're feeling, either side.
Listen to that, y'all. I'm telling
Right.
you, you better just you getting some education up in here.
Yeah.
So when I listen to these songs, it kind of almost even makes me rethink and regroup my thinking of not being just the same old, keep saying the same thing.
Saying
Like
the
a
same
lot of songs are, you know, you're my banana, you're my banana, my banana,
Right.
and it's just repetitions of that same thing,
Exactly.
and not so. It needs to be a class. It used to be. Matter of fact, shout out to Tyrone Bradley. I love you, Tyrone Bradley. Yes.
That's my buddy. Hey,
Yes.
Tyrone.
Matter of fact, you can catch his show. He's on Mixcloud every Sunday.
Okay.
That, you know, because when I finish my show, I'm 7 to 9, and I think he's 9 9 to 10 or 9 to, or
Yeah.
no, he's 8 to 10.
Yeah.
Mr. Right there. Now, Tyrone, he used to have a symposium that matter of fact, that helped me years ago, that you can go to in the record pool. And there, all, I mean, it was huge, and you got rappers, R&B. We all was in
Yeah.
one room, and they need to have a panel with the attorneys and Mr. Foodie and everybody there in order to give us knowledge and education. We need that. We need that again, I think, because it's technology is new. You know, like this podcast. You know, this is a podcast stream. It's a lot of people that don't know about stream, and the only thing we knew about was radio. So we try to help show everybody, like even with stream, that you can be able to sit your phone down. You can sit and just sit it over to the side or run it through a Bluetooth and listen to music.
Right.
Or you could see like we're seeing each other live. We didn't have that back in the day. We had cassette tapes and
Cassettes,
eight
yeah.
tracks and
8-tracks.
albums but now the technology is here, but we're not being able to be educated about it. So we need more people out there to take the lead in order to be able to put together places that maybe we can come together. Of course, wear your mask. Come together until the mask thing is opened up and raised up. That we can come together and educate not just only the older crowd, but the younger crowd.
Exactly.
So we all could be on one page in order to bring this music back strong, especially right here in the day for Motown, that we're known for jazz and Motown and R&B. So, matter of fact, shout out to Miss Rosetta Hines. Rosetta was the first one that played my music on 107.5. I love you, Rosetta. And it's ones like that that pioneered. And that's what that's what Jazz Keepers is about. EMT radio and WRJR radio. We're about trying to give platforms so this music can keep going. Now, for you, how do you feel about technology and things what's going on nowadays?
Well, I think it's a speedy situation. I'll put it like that. Technology is something else. I mean, I'm admired by it. As you say, we need to get more into it to find out about the streaming and everything. Because I'm at home, I don't even have to go to the movies now. I can sit at home and look at a movie, that Godzilla stuff, instead of going to the movies. But this is where we are now.
Right.
Anything I want to know, I go on my phone and say, Google this, Google that. I mean, it's crazy, but we definitely need to get more into it. Yeah.
How about concerts?
Concerts from home,
Is that something that you feel that, do you like that better or?
I don't.
I don't either.
I don't. I like the real deal.
That's right. That's right. Where you can be able to come up and meet Mr. Banks.
As they say, you can't fake the funk. That's what they say.
Even though they trying their darnest.
To fake it, Lord.
So, if anything, more concerts where you can be able to meet people, you can get the autograph, and it's a better spirit.
Yes, it
to
is.
be able to sit in the audience and see this person up. This phone thing, So, we're gonna do we have another song, and this song is called "Forevermore." Now, who wrote this song?
Emmanuel Johnson wrote that also. Yes, he
Emmanuel
did.
Johnson. And with what is it about? It's
I'll love you forevermore.
oh,
My heart is with you, baby. No matter what you do, I'm still with you.
see, on that note, I'm gonna let that stay right there. Y'all
Okay.
Forevermore. Enjoy.
Forevermore.
home makes me feel so good inside.